Hello, everyone. Welcome back to E20 Zone TV. West Ham 3, Liverpool 2. And I'll tell you what, one of the best games of the season. Uh, and to get over the winning post was absolute first class from us. It really was. Yeah, I really do mean that. It wasn't easy. Liverpool are a class outfit, really decent team. And we struggled in the first half to contain them because they was getting amongst us. They wasn't really making clear cut chances, but they were very, very good. Very, very good in the first half. But let's get into it. First half, we come out and we score an own goal from Becker. Ball comes in from a corner. He comes out, not strong enough, and punches it into his own net. And basically, for me, it was the perfect start for West Ham. It really was. We needed to score first in this game, and I do believe that we had to score first in this game if we was going to get a positive result out of this game. So to go and be leading 1-0 was absolutely first class from the boys. It really was, and uh, we had to defend after that for quite a lot. Obviously, Bonner was in the wars. He had to come off injured, and Craig Dawson come in. People saying it could possibly be a red card on Jota on Bonner. I don't know, but yeah, we had chances towards the end of the half, but sort of the middle of the game, we was getting up there, but there was nothing happening. There was no cutting edge from us. And then the ref decided to start giving away silly fouls and like basically giving Liverpool silly fouls, really. Like, do you know what I mean? We'll come in, make a little silly at the tackle, and then but Trent can go and push Antonio with two hands off the ball, and basically that's fine. That's all good, isn't it? But yeah, obviously they get a free kick. I don't think it's a foul myself. I think it's very, very soft. I think he does a good bit of skill seller, but the ball's running away from him. For me, it's not a foul. He leaves it to Trent as a free kick, and then Trent puts it in the top corner, which, let's be honest, as a football fan, it's a top class free kick. You don't see free kicks scored like that anymore, and yeah, he managed to find a top corner. But, and this is a but, the response from the boys was absolutely top class. Absolutely top class. It really was. We seemed to play better once that it went 1-0. And Antonio goes running through 1-on-1, miscontrols it. And inside, Ben Rama has a chance where he can cut inside and have a shot. And he decides that basically he's going to pass it. And I was screaming at the TV, Saeed, have a shot. Like, come on. Like, obviously, we get to half time 1-0. And at half time, I was thinking, you know what? We're in this game still. We've been under the cosh a bit, but we've always got a chance. Second half, we come out and we look the part, I must admit. Tactically, we always got it spot on. As soon as Trent was going up the pitch, they knew as soon as they get the possession, get it over to the left hand side. Because what Trent was doing today, he was getting the ball and coming infield into midfield basically, and they spotted that in the first half. For me, it was tactical awareness in the second half, and obviously we huffed and puffed. We hit the post through. I think it was either Declan Rice or Dawson, one of the two, but they hit the crossbar. Sorry, not the post. But I must admit, the boys held it together well, and we contained Liverpool at certain stages. We really did. Hammer's dad is in the house. Love beating Liverpool, very rare. Hope we smash Arsenal. Can't stand them. Yeah, I'm hoping to go to the Arsenal game, mate. I really am. So yeah, obviously we get to the 67th minute, and Jared Bowen decides to turn up and run through the whole of Liverpool's defence. And I've got to admit, it was a great run. I thought Jared was good going forward to a point, but poor defensively today. I really did. I thought Ben Johnson covered him a hell of a lot, and he just picked the ball up and thought, you know what, I'm running with it. And that's what I want to see from our players. I want our players to run and run and run like Forrest Gump. Just it breaks. Basically, it stretches the team and it gets us further up the pitch. He plays the right ball and he looks up this time and he plays in Pablo Fornals, and this, if you haven't seen it already, is my reaction to the Pablo Fornells goal.
Ah! Fucking get in there! Fucking come on! Best player on the pitch by country mile.
And he was, mate. He really was. He was the best player on the pitch by absolute country mile today, Pablo Fornells. Scores that goal, and you know what? Absolute top class. We are 2-1 up. Hammerhead, happy Hammer 82. Evening, James. Epic win today. Come on, you irons. Poor old Dale. He's pouring his heart out. Bless him. Yeah, so was I earlier, mate. I really was. I'm so proud of this team. I really am. That's why I'm going to go over there in a minute and do a show with the lads on the day's banter. And yeah, we go 2-1 up, and then it's another set piece, and big Kirk Zuma steps up and bangs it with his nut into the goal for 3-1. And I'll tell you what, sign of the season so far for me. Absolute steal from Chelsea. Chelsea must be thinking, what have we done letting that geezer go? When you look at their defenders that they've got now in Christensen and Thiago Silva. Yeah, Thiago Silva's one thing. He used to be a good defender, but he's not mustard anymore. Kirk Zuma's a proper defender, mate, and we have got a top class defender in our ranks at this club. I really do mean that. And he gets his head on it, and it's 3-1 to us. And I'm in dreamland. I can't believe it. I'm so proud of this team. And defensively was looking good. I was screaming for a sub, and then Moyes decides to go and bring Kafau on. And just before he goes to bring Kafau on, Divock Origi, the man who I've been asking for on every platform that anyone see me in the chat or whatever, goes and scores and makes it a nervy last sort of 7-8 minutes. And I must admit, a great finish from him. He chested it down, turn and shot into the bottom corner. Fab had no chance. It's a great goal. And we're under it then. We're thinking, right, we've defensively got to see this out. Anyway, he brings on Kafau and he brings on Mazawaku as wing-backs to sort of get the ball and just get up the pitch and be like a defensive shell, basically, around everything. And we contain Liverpool, and we've done really, really well in containing Liverpool until the last moments when the ball comes in, it goes over Dawson's head, and Sadio Mane, if he gets it on target, it's 3-3. And he didn't, and we end up winning the game 3-2. And yeah, I'm just so proud of this team. I really am. I've been a bit emotional on Jake's show. I was a bit emotional on the player ratings, but I've sort of composed myself now. But I'm proud. I'm looking at this team and I'm thinking that anything is possible in this team this season. It really is. And do you know what? Something's going to happen this year. I don't know what. And I just hope I get to see it. Like, do you know what I mean? I want to see this. I want to see us win something this year. If we don't win anything this year, it's not the end of the world. But I'm just proud of this team. But I do believe there's something special is happening. I don't know what. But I've just spoke to someone I know. They said, "No, you can't win the league. It's either Man City or Chelsea." But I'll tell you something now: anything's possible. We're the most informed team going, and we look solid in every department. I believe if we score first, we don't lose games very often. Like, I don't think teams beat us from us scoring this season. I might be wrong, but when we score the first goal, we look pretty good. Do you know what I mean? And really, if you look at the Manchester United home game, the Brentford home game, the Crystal Palace home game, we should have been taking certainly maximum points in one of them. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm just proud of this team. It's a great win. People said that West Ham haven't played anyone decent yet. And when they get to play decent, they get found out. Well, today it proves everyone wrong in rival fans and pundits and people on different platforms. We are a big club and we are flying at the minute. I do believe something is going to happen. Don't know what, but I do believe it. I want to give a few shout outs to a few players. Before I do, I'll get to some comments. How many Liverpool fans were there today? I'm not too sure, mate. Obviously, the weigh-in was probably full. Zuma looks like what Diop will become. I agree. And I had the feeling that we will win something this year. I do at all, mate. To sort of round it up from me, because I'm going to make this bit short and sweet. The shout outs today is Pablo Fornells to me. And I'm not been his biggest fan, Pablo Fornells, but today he gets as he did on the player ratings, and go over and check it out on here if you're new around here. I done a player ratings with West Ham Unofficial earlier on, and I turned around and said Pablo Fornals was the best player on the pitch by a country mile. Absolute first class. He was up for it. He was everywhere. He got stuck in. He assisted a goal. He scored a goal. Top class, mate. Performance from Pablo Fornals, and that's the performances that I'm seeing that other people are seeing that I'm not. But today I did see it, and I thought, you know what, fair play to you. Kirk Zuma, excellent again, like solid defender. I can't praise this geezer up enough. He's one of my favourite players at West Ham. He really is at the minute. He really, really is. Declan Rice. People said Declan Rice had a bit of an okay game. I thought he was top class. I really did. Like sometimes it ain't what you do on the pitch; it's how you lead the other players on the pitch. And I think he's a natural born leader. I want him to lead England. I want him to lead us, and I do believe he does lead us to something before that day when he might not be here anymore. And I just think he's top class, mate. I love Declan Rice. He's 22. He wears the claret. No, he's not 20. He's 22 years old. And he wears the claret and blue. But he's a phenomenal footballer. He really is. And yeah, Ben Johnson gets a little shout out for me. I think he done really well on his side, and Aaron Cresswell. Aaron Cresswell was up against it today with Salah, and I'll tell you what, he had Salah in his pocket tonight. He really did. And that was a scary performance there from Cresswell, because I was thinking, I don't know how he's going to deal with Salah today. That was the fear, and he was top class today, Aaron Cresswell, and yeah, absolutely brilliant from him also. So consistent now. We go somewhere. Yeah, I agree. Rice carrying the team as well, like Stevie Gerrard. Yeah, I agree. Stevie Gerrard, he reminds me similar to him. And if we've got a Steven Gerrard in our ranks, we're going to win something at West Ham. So yeah, to round it up from me, because I'm going to make this pretty short and sweet. I am so proud of this team. I want Moyes and his backroom staff deserve a huge amount of credit. Absolutely. Nevin and Nolan, sorry, not Noble. But I will give a shout out to Noble, because obviously Noble's in the background geeing these players up. Because he knows he's not getting on the pitch, Noble. But he's geeing these players up, right? And I think they're doing it for him. These players are doing it for Mark Noble's final season. They want to do something special this season, and I believe they will do. Obviously, Noland and Nevin deserve a huge amount of credit for set pieces. That is frighteningly good. Like, we are frighteningly good at set pieces. It is like us getting a penalty. Every time we get a set piece, we look deadly every single time. We look like we're going to score every single time. And yeah, I'm proud. I'm happy. I'm not going to get too carried away. I'm going to enjoy the moment. We got Wolves next. It's a big game at Molineux, and we move and we carry on. We go marching on. But these lads, this team is a special team at the minute. And come January, it's one of the biggest transfer windows in the Premier League era for me, right? Ever in West Ham's history. I believe if we go out and we go and get a striker on the left back at this club, and maybe one more sort of wide man attacking player to come in, we are fighting for something this year. I don't know what. I couldn't tell you what. But yeah. I thought Ben Rama done well today also. I just want to give a shout out to him. He's my boy. I like Benny. I think Benny's wasn't really effective going forwards as such, but defensively today he was solid. Like, in the end, like, coming towards the end of the game, he's got Origi in the corner. He's out muscling him. He's bullying him. He gets the ball. He's taking players on. And that's what I want to see from Syed Benrahma, because I believe there's a player there. He reminds me a bit like Mahrez, a bit like Hazard with his movement and balance. And yeah, I'll give a little shout out to him today. He wasn't like, there was other players who sort of outshone him a little bit, but he done a really good job today, Syed Benrahma, and I'm so proud of the kid. He had a lot of stick last year, and people thought he wasn't good enough to be at West Ham. Now these people are singing his name, and to me that's a win for me, because I pushed the Benrahma boat out there and said, He's a talent, right? And he will be a top class player at West Ham, and he is a top class player. Do you know what I mean? Jared Bowen today, I thought defensively he was not great, but that assist for Fornals for the second goal, you got to give him applause for that. I thought he was decent. He run it right. I like it when West Ham players run at people and they run and they go, well, come on, let's have a go. And that's what he done today, Jared. And yeah, he was excellent. He really was. He really, really was excellent towards the end of the game. Defensively, as I say though, wasn't really good. Ben Johnson covered him a hell of a lot and helped him out a hell of a lot. But it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I'm going to leave it on this. We are building something. David Moyes, thank you, mate. Really, I think a lot of West Ham fans weren't impressed when we brought Moyes back into the ranks, and we have done. And David Moyes said he's going to give me time, and I will build something. And he's building something very special at West Ham United. He really, really is. And every West Ham fan should be grateful for that. I've seen this team get absolutely obliterated by lower league teams, fighting relegation, get relegated. Probably people who's watching this video right now have witnessed the same things. Right? And we would go and put a performance in like that against Liverpool and go and lose the next 2 or 3 games. But I just don't fear no one in this league. I believe we can beat anyone on our day, and our days becoming very, very consistent. We're a consistently good team. We don't put bad performances in. And when we do go behind, I don't fear that we're going to get obliterated by teams. We used to, but not anymore. I just feel that when we go at teams and we go, you know what, we're West Ham United Football Club, we're a good side, right? They've got to respect us now. Not we've got to respect them because they've won stuff. Because we haven't won stuff doesn't mean so we won't win something. And I do believe something's coming very, very soon. I really do mean that. So I'm going to end it on that. That's been the afterthought from me. I thought I'd make this pretty short and sweet. If you're new around here, you like my content, I'm trying to get up to 200 subs. I really do appreciate everyone who's subscribed recently. It goes a long way. It really helps me out greatly. I'm just trying to get myself out there like every other YouTuber. And I'm trying to bring the best content I can for the people who want to watch my content, basically. Smash a like on the video. It goes a long way. It helps me out greatly. I'll quickly run through the comments. Leah says, James, I enjoy your shows. Up the Hammers, fantastic win for us against Liverpool. And I totally agree, Lee. Thank you for your support, sir, also. So, yeah, West Ham are now joint 3rd in the league with Manchester City. We overtake Liverpool. We move on to the international break where we can all have a little breather, and we will be back for the Wolves game after the international break. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy your international break. Much love. And come on, you Irons. And before I end, I just want to end it on this.
Ah! Fucking get in there! Fucking come on! Best player on the pitch, my country mile.
And that's goodbye from me.